Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and a quick update over at the Kreminna Front. So this is Kreminna. This is a Russian controlled city of Kreminna, and the Liman is controlling the other part, which is the Liman. The Ukrainians are controlling Liman, and so the latest information suggests that the Ukrainians launched a major counter-offensive within the Serebryanske Forestry, and this attack, has been been seen from the information coming from the Russian regional group of forces, where they say that they conducted airstrikes on in the Brova region as well as near Kreminna, and there's and also at Kreminna, and the Russian defense ministry reported the shelling at Kreminna, which actually would suggest that the attack is actually across a very broad front. And the Russian Defense Ministry also reported the fighting, that the units of the 67 Mechanized Brigade have launched 3 different attempts to regain lost positions, and they were stopped by artillery shelling. So the Ukrainians are not spent just yet. They are trying very hard to to move closer within the forest, secure the forest, and form a new line of defense and pressure Kreminna, and then maybe another push in the Chervono-Popivka region and cut off the road. The attack in the Chervono-Popivka have been pretty much stopped for a very long time. We haven't really seen all these attacks on Chervono-Popivka for a very long time, and it seems like the Ukrainians are on the defensive, which can be seen from the fighting over only in the forestry region. It's not the first time the Ukrainians lost the entire forest. Previously, the Russians actually have the entire front line along the entire river. So the Ukrainians should be able to maintain, even if maintain their positions, even if the Russians manage to capture the entire of the forestry. However, somehow the Ukrainians this time round seems really determined to hold the forest region. So they have a tremendous there's a lot of forces like within the Bilohorivka region, and at Serebryanka. I believe there's a major crossing here because the Russians consistently shelled this area. They also shelled Bilohorivka, which also means that there is probably some crossing around here where the Ukrainians can cross the river to reinforce the forces within the forestry region. However, the Russians is taking it very slowly. The Russians are holding the line, holding the front line, and they are just slowly pushing into the forest deeper and deeper. It seems like they are not in a rush, because if the Russians really want to, they can actually capture Vorishny or Torske in a major push in this direction, but they don't. So it seems like there's a deliberate slow down from the Russian side to just force the Ukrainians into attacking and putting themselves in a very difficult situation. This entire area is heavily entrenched by the Russians, so, and then they have already launched a massive artillery and airstrikes in this region for months, for the past 2 months, 3 months. So, and the Ukrainians just continues to send more troops to hold these defensive positions. Yeah, and I can't say that it's badly advised, because there might be some strategic concerns for them to really want to do this. So anyway, this is the quick update over at the Kreminna Front, and I'll see you in the next update.